Have you ever gone into any meeting and found out that when you're talking, people are listening, but they're still not there? Something is not right. It's not landing to them. They're listening, but are you feeling heard? Well, this is a kind of problem that we all face in our lives. Your words should attract attention as well as command respect. How do we do that? In this video, we're going to discuss and debate on what are the three most important things to make yourself heard. People can be listening, but do they hear you and do they remember you? Is what we're going to discuss today. So the three most important things that you should remember so that you feel heard and validated. People are listening to you, but do you feel heard? Then these are the three most important things that you should keep in mind. Number one, vocal variety. Number two, brevity of your communication. And three is the structuring of your messages. Let's deep dive into all of them one by one. Number one is the vocal science of how you're talking. Now, remember that you will be disinterested in a person if he's got a monotonous voice all through his communication, right? So use your voice as a musical instrument. There should be highs, there should be lows, and there should be pauses in between. The three parts of any vocal quality is your pitch, your pace, and your pauses. So what is pitch? If you're very high pitch, you look or you feel like to be very anxious. If you're very low, you feel that you do not have the energy or underconfident. Therefore, you have to mix and match the high pitch and the low one, right? Very, very important. Two, when you're anxious or nervous, you start talking very fast, right? Because your heart is racing, you have sweaty palms, and you're talking very anxiously and very nervously. So pace your conversation. Be conscious of your conversation when you're starting it, right? So take a deep breath, internalize any nervousness that you have, and go forward. And the third, very, very important thing is use the pauses and the silence very, very judiciously. I cannot tell you how important silences are in any conversation or any speech. With a silence, you're able to focus or hit hard the most important point, right? For example, I may say right now that this is very important communication for you. It will not hit you hard, right? But if I say this is a very important communication for you, this will hit hard. So use your pauses very, very well, right? So that's point number one. Point number two is how you're utilizing your communication in a sharp and concise manner, which means the brevity of your communication. Now, what does brevity means? It means that do not have long sentences. Do not add ands everywhere. Make your projections simple, concise, sharp, and easy to understand. So, number one, I always say be authentic. The ums and ahs are okay, but the point that I'm trying to make it is be as authentic. Use your ands, use your words judiciously. Do not just say the words that you want to say. It's very, very important, right? So you may have a cheat sheet. There are two ways of being prepared for any communication. One is you have a cheat sheet, which means that you have the main pointers and you work around those main pointers and you work the stories around it. That's one. The other one is you have everything ready with you. Everything is ready. You've scripted, you've learned it, and then you're talking on the stage. The problem that happens is when you're too much learned and scripted, any word that you miss out, you lose the entire track of it. Therefore, it is always advisable that you have a cheat sheet, that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which are the main points that you're going to touch on, and make your story extempore. That's the way I do it. So use your ums and ahs, if at all, judiciously. Be authentic. Very, very important. Two, be concise and sharp, right? As I said, don't use long sentences. Be simple, right? Sharp and short so that people understand. No jargons, please. And third, most importantly, is once you've been able to speak with concise and sharpness, use the words in such a way that use absolutely judiciously the right words so that it creates an impact on the person. It's very, very important. Third is structuring your messages. How do you structure your message? Number one, within structuring your messages, point number one is make your statement, which is your hard hitting statements, the bold one, which is the most important thing. So I would say my sales grew by 110%. That's your bold statement. That's your main statement. Beyond that, you create stories around it or you create the fillers around it. This was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's your main one. Number two is any pitching that you do should have a problem, benefit, solution process. So here is the problem. The problem is the sales have gone down. What is the solution? The solution is we may go out for the social media marketing. And the third is my sales can grow by 10%, which is the benefit out of it. So problem, solution, and the benefits. And third, most importantly, is you should be able to structure these methods in such a way that going forward, people are able to take the takeaways very, very strongly. So, sharp discussion in terms of usage of pauses, the right words, and structuring in a method, then they can take it away. Here you can use the rule of three. Normally, our brains accept maximum of three inputs, right? So if I can tell you that this is a very important video that you're listening. So here are the three things that is very, very important is vocal variety, your brevity of your communication, and the structuring of your messages you remember. These are the three things that you have to remember. If you look at my video, all of these main points has also three important pillars behind it. So the brain is able to gather information or remember information, which is a maximum of three. Anything beyond that, it's cluttered to the brain. So remember and try to utilize that any pitch that you do should be based on three important pillars. Point number one, point number two, point number three. It's easier for the audience to remember. Just to wrap it up, for your communication to land, the three most important things is vocal variety, your brevity of your communication, and how you structure your message, right? So if you like this video, please share it, like it, and subscribe to my channel. Until the next one, bye bye and good luck.